Hey everybody, welcome back to more Wargame. It's game 2 against Warspite / Diamantrodon. We are playing Baltic against his Israel on a mud fight. I had hoped we would get the other side, but oh my god, a sneeze is incoming. And I couldn't use my hotkey because that would also unmute and in this case undeafen me on Discord where I'm supposed to be deafened. So it was awkward. Either way, I'd hope to get the other side because then I would have done like a sneaky little push in here while getting like an early town grab. But it is what it is. Um, I'm somewhat expecting like an artillery opener, but we'll see. We'll see. Get some KTs, not that many. Decoys. Let's actually get some full HP squads. Let's get some Panzeris. There could of course be like a Nimrod or like an opening. What's it called? Kernus. Something to be aware about. We're playing Baltic, so we don't care. It's a bit light, I feel. Actually, we can also just help with this. And then we have twin. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, it is what it is. Let's be funky. Let's be fancy. But if assuming there's gonna be a push down here, if we can get the other town grab, put spikes in there. We have 3 mods now. Should be difficult for Israel. But we should be very wary about potential like heavy artillery usage. We shall see. We also have the Eurogun ourselves, so that's neat. Could have opened with a. Maybe I should do that, but that's not a very expensive investment. And what if he's actually not opening for here, right? Our advantage in that case is that we are pretty fast, so if the push is happening down here, we can reload our spikes and KTs and such pretty fast, so that's neat. So while we are very light on this side, we can reroute pretty quickly. We unload you here and then attack move like in there. Some of those KTs I actually want to be very aggressive to kind of meat shields for the Musties, in case it comes down to it. Siphon. Probably not die of it actually. Shahak, that's a Hilo Hunter. There are spikes in there, I'm certain. Yeah. Alright, you're 70 points now. Come on. Oh, okay, one of you missed. Okay, that's okay. I can live with that. An evac. Plus the hawk, that's okay. Can unload now. Actually, yes, put a spike in here. I didn't unload it immediately in case I wanted somewhere else, and then I ended up unloading it anyway, and now they're moving on foot either way. Get some recon on the field. Side shot? It was a side shot. But that thing has quite some side armor. Did I just kill the Zelda? BTR 152. Oh, they're out in the open? That's why I spot them? Like, I have no recon here, right? That's very unlucky for him. I don't know how that happened. Get some of you to roam through the forests. Keep it back. Get some supplies. A very strong opener. Basically, more or less how I wanted it to go. So that's very good. Spikes being predictably ridiculously good. Get you out. I have no smoke cover right now, but I want the mortar to shell the tank. Don't get sideshot like this. And I want to split those up actually, so like a single artillery, like MR290 or something, it's not gonna kill like a double stack of spikes immediately. That's why I actually want to keep them in the back here. Nice. Get some base defense because you never know. Ramreki, so there's presumably Magland down there. AT's over here for fire support. Those are probably shots that I did not pay a lot of attention to what it was. They are indeed. What are you shooting at? Oh. Nice. I don't even know what I killed that. Probably just a BTR. That's a Ramrek. It's still neat. It has optics, right? So you shoot at this, shoot at this. Nice. Huge kill. Humongous. Yeah, for decks with spikes, especially with spikes. Oh, ridiculous is trying to get this down. And I mean, Chumad of course work as well. And we can just use MI-17 defensively, but Israel doesn't have the strongest like sneak with vehicles, so it's not like there's a huge threat either. I have to admit, I used to not be a huge fan of these guys. I never thought they were bad, but I feel like they're also just very easy to fit in Baltic. Like you have your KTs, you have your the KTs in your carry one is such a strong package. You can even take 2 cards, and basically with these 4 cards you have all the important stuff covered. Or you could even replace one of those with like a Yakari and a 5-pointer if you want to spam, which honestly is not needed. And this is just, it's not really necessary, but it's just so easy to fit in an unspec. Baltic has just one of the easiest, like, to build infantry types. So strong. Inquieties are of course still very, very, very good, right? They have the late Bushmaster with the 3 AP and 60% accuracy, and of course do not forget that the Bushmaster's got a rate of fire buff as well. Not like they were like useless before, but a lot of their platforms just really suffered as a result. We get like a cobra in here. Oh, that's the HMS. I should have not crossed this. I'm gonna lose one squad here, yeah. If I can repair you up, it's definitely worth it for elite squads. Go through the hassle. Huff. Ha. Resupplied the spike here. Maybe we should get a year again. Either that or another mod. Not sure what I'll get first. But because don't forget we didn't kill the super heavy, right? So there might be another one, and there's of course the Nimrod here. I'm a bit too worried about moving the E290 out here to shoot at it, because it has only one armor, a single shot could kill it. Don't forget this is a bullpup T-72 with its turret on the rear for some reason. In case you've never noticed, that turret is too far back. It should be like here. Let's see if we can get a kill with these two. Oh, and E290, be careful. I will also know, like, if they killed it, I will know if the mod is unspotted. Oh, I did not kill him. Get another mod first. I'm not too worried about the mod being spotted. Oh, okay, interesting. Shouldn't be too strong against me because I have a very strong infantry tag. Maybe I should have gotten the infantry CV4 here, because I was anticipating a LAR 160. I did not get it, I just lost line of sight. Because I've seen him use it in a different deck, but he might run other stuff as well. Here again next. Maybe from here I can fire without getting spotted by those Miclan. Come on, leave. Yeah. I'm not dealing huge damage, but it's not nothing. Can you, like, stop getting spotted? Damn, Daniel. There's the bass. Oh, side shot again. Side shot again. Look at that. Ah, there could have actually been a great opportunity had I not fucked up there. The cover of the mods. Nice. There they are. Did get hit, and that thing deals a ton of damage. But I cannot range it. Oh, nice enough. That's another thing with the spikes, right? Yes, they don't like pack a punch of a Milan 3 or an RBS. Their consistency and speed makes like killing support assets as well, right? Like in this case, AA, just such a breeze. I can probably move these down, like out of there. HVMS. Ladder 160 still has not fired once. Is it another squad? It's not a squad of Maglan. Lots of HVMS has been got here, interesting. They haven't been too bad, but not too great either. Plus... Ooh, there you go. Plus there's the issue of this reinforcement route. You have to be very careful with sending stuff here. You will just drive by this town if you don't pay attention. I was gonna say wasted a spike there, but no, the mod missed. Useless piece of tank. Piece of metal, I guess. I actually have to... Hold on. For the moment, I have to get up and do something real quick. I get LAR 160, but doesn't really do much. Somehow, these guys arrived. Get some M1 works maybe. 2A retreating, I think, right? Didn't fully read what that was. HVMS. Yep, a little too close to the forest there. No AA to be seen. Oh, it was a bass. My eyes did not pull the trigger on me. At first I thought, no, wait, it was a bass, but turns out it was. Oh, now it's here again. At first I thought maybe it's rerouting here to push, to like try like a feeder push, but I guess not. You know what, let's play it really safe and get a P on PSV here. And an air decoy squad. So we have some AA here. Weapons jumped. There's, okay, that's so it is the second bass, not the same one. Oh, maybe the PP. Imagine stunning the bass and the PP getting like rear shots in. Oh, that would be so sick. Oh, that would be so sick. I stunned myself! I did get rear shots, and you see that? It was a 2 HP. Oh, we were so close to greatness. Oh, hello there. We were so close to greatness. I should get. Oh, you're dead. Oh well. I don't attack with the Edo 90 forwards. CM. That's an AA piece. Achterit Pikud. I don't care, I'm gonna move into force with this shit. Hello there. Okay, you have 15 HP, you were gonna be a bitch to kill. So I'll be careful here, I don't wanna get critted to death. Or... okay, it's just a Ramreki. Probably just a transport from some Magnums, but let's be careful. XA died there. Let's get another spike here on top of this. Can't be too... don't side-shot me! Speaking of, nice. It wasn't a side shot, but it was very low, so. Right, let's not play with too much fire here. Get another mortar. Probably an HVMS that killed us though, I guess. Look, you just instantly died. Pursue like that. Are you gonna get shot at? No, okay. Probably put in like you in like a cushion here. It's like a defensive measure if something gets like up here. So it doesn't shoot at stuff. So we have only one spike shooting at stuff that might drive like past there. Ah, no, not Seller, not Seller. 99999. Split you up actually. There's still a Razzmann 60V on the field that we sort of have to worry about. I mean, OKD is probably so good right now that you're probably fine, but you never wanna jinx it, right? And we can actually pretty easily make check if this is just an HMS because it can't shoot at aerial targets. It doesn't even have an MG. Some reconnaissance of 30 of those bullets as well. Taking Euro again because we can. Nice. Excuse me. Just a bit further back. Maybe he's repairing stuff there. Maybe he has a alarm 160 there. Maybe we lost Arito? Why? Was it? What? Ram TCM? We still don't know what killed us. Oh man. Unless maybe we killed it in return, like we both died at the same time. Who knows? Let's get more. Go on, fire back with fire precision. Oh, you refuse to? Interesting. Hold on, what? So here's the thing, right? Mortars will not fire if they're panicked, right? With their mortar shells. I guess it's like a variable or a module or whatever on the unit and not on the weapon, because it refuses to shoot a PKT as well, right? It doesn't even aim; it just refuses outright. Right, with this one, right? It will fire. So I guess it's based on the unit. Interesting. Because, I mean, it's panic as well and obviously fires, right? Oh, hello. Nimrod, number 2. Yeah, let's be safe, get another 890. In this specific matchup, I also replaced the Osas with the Neva, just in case I need like some... I'm on the back foot and I need the long range AA against Kurnases, and have a potential capability of stunning them before they hit me. Oh, you guys still have that turn off, that's why you didn't. Oh, there's a Panzeri! They're not the Ranikos. I was like, why are they losing? They're not elites, they're shocks. I'm a dumbass. Ah, speaking of... dumbasses. It's like a tag movie, but only stop for vehicles. So I will keep running away against if the infantry should every now and then catch up with me or something. But I will stop with against vehicles because they are faster than me. There is enough to read in here. It's unlikely that I will kill it with artillery. Let's get a ton of tanks going. And it's free position you, so you can make use of you at long ranges and get you up here in close quarter ranges. Don't want to engage the Merkava at this range, the bass, with my Wilks, of course. Making good use of the fob as well. Right, whatever. Hello, Merkava. Which I think is how you're supposed to say it. I don't know. Oh yes, I was like, why is this Edo moving there? But it's my new one, so. Get some KTs in the back burner here. Ooh. It'd be a shame if my spike killed it on. No. Your parry? No, he didn't notice. He just called it in this position. Now he noticed. Alright, right. Almost got it with my spike. It doesn't actually die to a front shot from the spike in one hit. Ever since its armor buff. Oh, we did get a second. It was just so far back. Wait until the other one caught up. Oh, no, that's not very neat. Oh, I'm sorry, I hit my mic. Oh, that's not very nice for a giant head. Nice. Hello, Baz. Still have a Syria in my deck. Oh my god, poor Sissy. I got side shot. Oof, rip Bass, number 2. In a real one. But that's the smoke. You think it's in smoke, but it's not actually in smoke. Oh, well, that's not very nice. I'm happy that I kept those Aranicos in there after all. Oh, okay, no, you're not in range for that. You are in range for this. Damn, Daniel. Oh, you actually missed. Not this one, though. And that's a pretty clear victory, number 2. Oh, was that a CV? Ah, I wonder if it was the Achzarid. Yeah, it can be just against Baltic. Getting back in this area, fighting in this area against spikes. It's just rough. It's not impossible, but it's so frustrating, right? You get caught off guard and the spike just kills like a hog, an AA piece, or sideshots your tank, right? And pushing through the forest on the right, well, from our side on the left, is possible, but a deck like Israel suffers because they don't have the best off-road speed. They don't have the greatest shock infantry that can move through it fast. So it's not as great of an option for them. They like forest fights, but not when you have to go through like hundreds and hundreds of meters of forests, because the fuel, or like their autonomy and off-road speed just isn't the greatest for it. Like Merkaba 2 has what, 50k mage off-road? I think the fastest tank that I have that isn't like a PT-76 is I think 60k mage, or at least among the tanks that you actually see being played. The wreck here, the Magnum with the wreck, or like the year again. Yeah. Map can be so one-sided. At least in these matchups, in these like super heavy-esque matchups. But the thing is, Baltic, especially now with 3 mods and 1 mods, can go for super heavies, but they still have that crazy opener to go for the town. I do not want to play against Baltic on the map like this, or on this specific map. Of course, you know, if Israel gets into the town first and gets their Maglins there, that's great and all. But they have a much harder time, right? What are you gonna go against KTs? Sure, you can of course open with something like Kernus. But then what if there's an SF like in this case? I guess the safest thing to do in that case would be to open with like a Mar 290 to stun, or just stop your opponent's vehicles, right? If they hit, if they don't stop, they get stunned. If they do stop, of course they just arrive second. So I think if you're playing Israel, you kind of have to go for opening artillery there. Either that, or just don't invest into like heavy wheel stuff or like expensive wheel stuff. And essentially, from the get-go, play with the intention of not immediately going for the town and just trying to hope that you win with cost efficiency when your opponent paid for the wheeled tanks and such. Because I basically only one tank and a bunch and like 80 gems, right? If you just manage to smoke these 80 gems constantly off and open with like 2 super heavies or something, maybe you can somewhat ignore the town, but then the issue with that is, of course, oh, you miss smoke once and suddenly there's a gap, etc., etc. So it's not an easy thing to do. Either way, though, that's that. We're 4-0 thus far, which is neat. And yeah, I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye.